Hello everybody, welcome to Destiny of Cards. Today we'll be doing a deck profile of the Gear Chronicle Timely Chronojet deck. As you all know that there will be a boost from GBT07 with Chrono Fang Tiger in BT07. So however, we will do a pre-version of the Gear Chronicle deck with Chronojet with the Fighter Collection boost. So the starter will be running Chronojet. So Chronojet, when this card is being bind from the rugged circle to the bind zone, you may put this card into the soul. If you do, look for Chronojet and call it to your field. You can call a grid tree, any grid tree.
还有几十张，如果家里几十张。
So for grid tree, we run 4 copies of Chronojet Dragon itself. Since this is a Chronojet deck, so this is the core of the deck itself. So for the GB2 skill is when this card attacks Vanguard, until end of the battle, it gains 5000 power and your opponent cannot use grade 1 and above to guard from the hand to the Guardian Circle. Strike on skill, you can cast blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard, put it to his bottom of the deck. Next, we run 2 copies of this card. So the GB1 skill is Card Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guard. When you attack a Vanguard, you can pay the cost. Card Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rear guard, and put it to the bottom of the deck. So when you strike a card onto this card, you may activate a skill. Card Blast 1, choose one Chronojet Dragon, and then write it to the Vanguard, and then call this card to the rear guard circle. Then end of turn.
那个 Power Blast One Attack Hit 的话就打中你回 opponent 一张。
Okay. No. Not strike on skill.
Strike skill Power Blast One change the card.
Hold on, change to Chronojet.
Yeah, after that this one move out from
Then we run 1 copy of the Chronos Command Strike. Okay, so when you strike on, as in when you call it strike on, you can you strike a Chronos Command card onto this card. You may check top 10 cards and then add 2 time lead cards to your hand. Then shuffle your deck.
When you strike, you need to
strike a Chronos Command. Next, we move on to grid 2. We run 3 copies of this card. So basically, this card, when this card attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost Counter Blast 1, then Time Lead 1 card. Then we run 3 copies of this card. When this card attacks Vanguard, you may have this card's power increased by 4000. And if you do, at the end of the battle that this card attacks, you may choose one card that is 1 grade lesser than this card, called the rear guard circle, in rest position. Then shuffle your deck. Next, run 2 copies of this card. When this card is called to the rear guard circle, you may pay the cost, Counter Blast 1, you gain 2000 power and the following skill. When this card attacks, your opponent cannot use grade 0 to call onto the Guardian Circle. So run 2 copies of the card. When this card is called the rear guard circle, choose one of your opponent's rear guard, put it to the bottom of the deck. Then your opponent call 1 card that is 1 grade lesser than that card onto the rear guard circle, and then he or she shuffles his deck. Next, we run 1 copy of Grimmer Breath Dragon. So when this card is called rear guard circle, if you are a grade 3 Vanguard with Chronojet in his card name, you may pay the cost, Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guard, then grade 2 or lesser, then your opponent put it to the bottom of the deck, and then this unit plus 2000 power, so it's your 11k attacker. Next, we run 4 copies of the Kanzen Amplipo. So basically, when this card is called Guardian Circle, if you have another copy, inflict 1 damage. Next, the deck runs 3 copies of the Strike Floater. So call from hand to the rear guard circle, reveal a grid 3, add 1 card with Chronojet and the card name grid 3 into your hand. Then choose 1 card from hand and discard it. Next effect is Strike plus 2 grid. If you use this card, you use for strike cost. Next, run 2 copies of this card. When a card that put your opponent's card to the bottom of the deck, and if your Chronojet grade 3 and above Vanguard, you may counter charge 1. Next, we run 2 copies of this card. When this card attacks the Vanguard, you may have this card's power up 4000. Then, if you do, at the end of the battle, choose one grade 0 from your deck. Then call to the rear guard circle in rest position, and then shuffle your deck. Next, we have the draw mechanism of this deck, which is when this card is brought to the rear guard circle, so plus 2, draw 1 card. Lastly, we run 1 copy of this card. So when this card is called the rear guard circle, when you time this card from the rear guard circle, you basically bind this card from the rear guard circle. You can choose one of your unit, and that unit get 5000 power. Now we move on to the trigger lineup. So basically, as you can see, this deck runs 8 critical triggers, with 4 of them, which is a Chronojet critical trigger. So the effect of that card is when your Chronojet card Vanguard declare attack, you may put this card into a soul, that unit plus 5000, and you draw 1 card. So that's 8 critical in the deck. Next, the deck run 4 draw triggers. So this is your Maga clone. So basically, move this card into the soul, choose 1 unit, and the unit plus 3000 power. And next is 4 copy of the Hue triggers, and another grade 0 of the deck, which is another starter of the deck. So basically, this is your grade 3 Satchel. So colorless 1, move this card to soul, check top 5, add 1 grade 3 among them, then shuffle your deck. Now we move on to the G Zone. The deck runs 1 copies of Chronos Command Dragon. So basically, when this card's attack hit the Vanguard, you may pay the cost, plus 2, so plus 1. If you do, put all your opponent's unit regard to the bottom of the deck in any order. Next, we have Chronos Command Revolution, 2 copies of it. So basically, you need to have this card in your G zone face up. Then you flip Chronos Command Revolution face up. Then you gain the skill of when this card attacks, you can choose, and all your opponent's regard will go to the bottom of will go to the bottom of the deck. All fighters. But if you have Chronos Command Dragon in your face up in your G zone, you can choose 2 of your rear guard. Those 2 remain. However, everything will go to the bottom of the deck. Next, the deck runs 1 Fake Rider Dragon. So Fake Rider Dragon is the original time lead unit, which doesn't have a time lead skill, but it's actually almost like a time lead unit. So basically, choose one of your rearguard, put it at the bottom of the deck, choose 1 card that has 1 grade higher than that card, call to the rearguard circle. Then, furthermore, for each card face up in your G zone, you can choose 1 unit, and those units back 3000 power. Next, we have 1 copy of Metallic Phoenix. So when this card attacks the Vanguard, you may time lead 1 card. Next, the deck runs 4 copies of Chrono Dragon Next Stage. So basically, this card, when you can pay the cost, which is Counterblast 1, discard 3 cards from your hand. So when this card, at the end of battle, when this card attacks the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. Then if you do, put this card back to the G zone, then stand your Vanguard, which is Chrono Drag. Of course, you must have the heart of Chrono Dragon. Next, the deck runs 1 Sea Breeze. So an elemental Sea Breeze effect is, so long your opponents did not ride the previous turn, you have a grade 3 Vanguard, and your opponent is a grade 2, you may pay the cost, Rush 2, discard 1 card from your hand. Then, and the number of face up card in your G zone is 0. So you can call this card to the Vanguard circle, perform strikes. Next, the deck run 3 copies of Rock Drive Dragon. So this is the new card that's added from the Fighter collection. So what's your
you time lead，等一下，我去看座位飞机。
colorless 1, soul blast 1, choose 1 card from your G zone, turn it face up.
Face up, okay. Color blast 1, soul blast 1, choose a face down card from G zone and turn it face up. Choose up the same number of real cards as the face up card name interdimension dragon warp drive dragon in your Z zone and time lead them. Choose one of your opponent real guard with grade less than or equal to number of cards time lead with this effect. Or your opponent put that unit into bottom his or her deck.
So basically this card is a time lead plus Chronos command combination. So it's a very strong card for this deck. So yeah, it's a time lead mechanism card. Lastly, another card from the Fighter collection, 4 copies of the G Guardian. So basically G Guardian is among all the G Guardian considering one of the strongest G Guardian because this card allows you to return 1 card from your G zone to the bottom of the deck. Sorry, 2张卡还是1张
？Return one normal unit, return one tree.
Okay, so basically you return 2 cards from the drop zone into your bottom of the deck. So 1 trigger and 1 normal unit. So it's basically a very good recycle card because you can put your trigger back to the deck. So yeah, so it's a very strong card, and then furthermore this card get 5000 shield power, so it's a 20k guard. So yeah. So that we hope that you enjoy today's deck profile of the Chronojet Dragon deck. Until next time, do like and subscribe to Destiny of Cards. See you.